Hi Cancer, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your May 2020 general reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please take what applies, leave what does not. If you feel more compelled, if this is your sun sign and it doesn't make sense, go check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Even if this message does make sense, if you go watch the other ones, it might help you put the picture together a little more clearly. Yeah, if you're new, welcome, first off. Thank you for being here. And make sure if you want to catch some more of my videos or know when I'm going live, subscribe and hit that notification bell. We welcome you to our tribe. Vibe Tribe, love you something serious. You know I do. Thank you to everyone who has been reaching out for private readings and donations. Thank you for supporting this channel. I couldn't do it without you guys, and thank you for trusting me with these messages. So, yeah, all of my information is down below. We are going to be channeling these messages today. So, one of the things that was really sticking out to me pretty pretty hardcore was I was doing my meditation and allowing Metatron's cube to kind of just uh, work through me to clear my energy and to reset me. And then I saw the flower of life come in, so that might mean something to you. But as I saw the flower of life like come through my energy field, I started seeing what what represented the infinity, almost like a DNA strand. And then I started seeing like uh one of the like sand timers, and I feel like there's a lot associated around time. I feel like Cancer kind of has this some sort of deadline or some sort of goal that I want to get this done by this time. But there's also a lot of you that there's something unfolding in your life that is due to divine timing. Um, do not try to force this process. Do not try to rush this process. It will happen when it's meant to. Try not to have too many expectations. But I also feel like for a lot of you, whether this be those of you who are with your twin flame or in communication, I really feel like some of you, even if it's not your twin flame, I was getting like tantric partner. I feel like there's some sort of connection that is in your life, Cancer, that has really sparked your soul, that has given you a new meaning of self, is the best way that I can explain it. But what I saw was your energies intertwined, and that's the best way that I can explain it. It was literally like the masculine and feminine intertwining and doing this beautiful dance and having these moments of intersection where your energies collide and then they pull back and come back together. And it's this beautiful dance of energy. So, for some of you that could be a twin flame, but for some of you it just might be like a really strong soulmate where whether your energies are intertwined or this is more of like a physical union. And like I'm also hearing a lot about vulnerability. There's a lot of communication, like opening up about feelings, because I feel like Cancer has kind of held back certain emotions or things that they want to discuss in order to allow their significant other to come to this place where they can receive it better. And so the opportunity might come up for you this month. Some of you may not. Again, do not try to force the message, because in divine timing, you will know when it's time to have that conversation, whatever the message is that you want to share with them. Um, but don't do it prematurely, they're saying. Like, really feel it out. Don't think it out. Okay? Your mind is not going to help you when it comes to the timing of this conversation. You are literally going to have to feel that moment of the time is now. Um, so whether that is a conversation about, one of your goals or something that you want to discuss about your partnership, like, just trust in the divine timing that when it is time to leap, you will know that it's time to have that conversation. And I feel like once that conversation is had, and I feel like it might even go a little past May, for some of you, depending on what like wave you're on. But I feel that once this conversation is had, no matter what the subject is, there's going to be a mass ascension for Cancer during and after that conversation. Not only is it going to free up some space in your, they're actually bringing me from the solar plexus to the throat. So, whether that is courage and confidence to go after your dreams and your goals, to listening to your heart and being able to freely express yourself and speaking your truth and communicating clearly what it is. I feel like there's going to be a major shift, and I've been getting this a lot. I did Taurus and Gemini, and they're both going through a lot of major shifts, and you're going to notice a a change in frequency when it comes to your solar plexus, your heart, and your throat. Now, they really want you to stay grounded at this time. Don't let your emotions run away with you. Um, and if things don't happen on the time schedule that you were hoping for, don't get discouraged about it, because the universe has a way of working these things out when they are meant to. You just have to make sure that you're taking inspired action instead of impulsive action. How do you know the difference? Look at the intention behind the action. Um, if you know that this is something you need to do or something that you need to talk about, then that is that knowingness, right? If there is fear, judgment, or any sort of resistance on the other side associated to fear, then that is going to lean more towards an impulsive action. And that is not what they want from you this month, okay? Um, I do feel like there's going to be some new opportunity or some new goal setting when it comes to your business this month, Cancer. They are showing me the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like in the past there have been certain things around your finances, or, just feeling disconnected from the people around you, or disconnected in the way that you're like, and I mean, we're all kind of going through it at this time because of what's going on in the world, but there seems to be like some sort of lack or discontent when it comes to your finances and the connections that you have made. So what they want you to understand is that that love, that understanding, that support, all you have to do is go within. That it's already here, guys. If you act as if it's already here and believe that it's already here, then you are going to receive more support, because you have the faith and the energetic frequency backing that up, right? Versus, I am scared, I am in lack, I'm not sure. The further you get into that fear, the more you pull away from it. And they want you to start leaning more inward, and trusting the unfoldment of what is happening in your life and the things that you're receiving in order to move further along in your mission. Um, when it comes to your relationships, I definitely feel like, there's quite a bit to celebrate this month. I feel that in the past you have gone, especially for those that are, going towards that resonate with the divine connection that I was talking about earlier. I do feel that there are going to be certain instances in the recent or distant past where it's probably been a little rocky and not really feeling clear or sure about the evolution of this relationship. But I feel like this month is going to kind of realign you. You're coming back to that intersection. So, as we were talking about that DNA strand and the infinity, it's like before the distant or recent past, y'all are more on those outskirts, and now you're slowly moving your way back into that intersection. So, it's like your energies are going to collide. And this moment of intersection is going to bring a lot more clarity and awareness about the depth of your relationship as well. So make sure to keep your eyes out for that and stay grounded through the process. They don't want you to like get away from yourself when it comes to, because I feel like some of you have been really suppressing your emotions, and therefore be careful of, like, that's why they want you to stay grounded, because when you have the opportunity to have this conversation, they don't want you to lay everything out, because then it might get lost in translation. Really focus on the priority of what is like, what do you want to get across most to this person, since you've been waiting all this time for them to come to this point that they can receive the message. Make sure you don't get lost in translation with all the minuscule, like, little stuff that doesn't even really matter in the grand scheme of things. Focus on the main priority of the conversation, and you won't get lost in that translation, okay? What else do you want to talk about? Remember, okay, so they're bringing up seeds, okay? So remember the seeds that you have sowed, okay? They need love, they need nurture, they need abundance, and they need that frequency to back it up, right? So make sure that any seeds that you have planted recently, any intentions that you have set, that you are taking the time needed in order to nurture those seeds and keep on track with them. You can't just let them go wild and forget that they're there. um, you know, Make sure that you're paying attention to what intentions you have set recently, and you'll realize whether it is not meant to continue or if you need to put more effort into that seed that has been sown. But make sure that you're taking the time to really reflect and put forth the effort, and again, inspired action. Okay, listen to the messages, feel the push and pull, and act when necessary. So, yeah, pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure. Um, just make sure that you're aware of the signs that you're receiving and try not to overanalyze. That's been a big message coming out lately. Don't try to overanalyze the messages that you're receiving, because it will all make sense soon. So, yeah, guys. All right. Well, I hope these messages resonate with you. And even if it doesn't make sense now, it might make sense later. So you might have to come back, because we're not quite to May as this is being recorded. It is April 27th. So, come back and watch it again in a few weeks if it doesn't make sense now, and see how things have unfolded for you. So, but yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you, and I wish you the best of luck. All my information is down below if you need me, and yeah, so we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.